What's going on, people? Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. My name is Alam, and today we got to watch along for Nuggets and Raptors. What is this? The third? Yeah, the fourth game of the season. The third watch along that I'm able to do. I gave you guys the first two games. We missed the Timberwolves game on Saturday, which was cool. That was an interesting game. Good to see them hang around for as long as they did. It's kind of like the ideal tank game where you're mildly impressed with how you fared against obviously superior competition, and then you secure the L for the tank. So that satisfied our needs in that way. But yeah, excited to watch this game because I feel like it's another opportunity, kind of a similar opportunity to hopefully impress, play a little bit better than you would expect against a team that's obviously much better than us, and secure the L for the tank. So shout out to everybody watching live. Game's about to tip off soon. I heard RJ Barrett is back. I think I heard that actually, no, I haven't seen the starting lineups. Let me look at the starting lineups. And in the meantime, I will also get our scoreboard set up here. But yeah, people, excited for this one. Let me see. It looks like RJ is back in the starting lineup. I imagine if he's healthy enough to play, he's healthy enough to start. Where did it go? Okay, so we got Davion Mitchell, Grady, RJ, Scotty, and Pirtle. So, interestingly, they go Davion over Ochai, and the only reason, the only possible reason to make that decision is because you want a traditional point guard. Because Ochai has outplayed Davion in just about every way you could unpack it. But the purpose of putting Davion in the starting lineup obviously is to have a point guard on the court. So that's just an interesting note to keep in mind, because this is a team that has, for a long time now, kind of just moved away from traditional positioning. And I think this is the first time in a long time that we've made a decision that's purely for the sake of traditional positioning. Because again, the point wouldn't even necessarily be that that Ochai, that Davion brings certain things to the table that Ochai doesn't. I think Davion's had a hard time getting his footing generally. So yeah, this is very much, I guess, just about having somebody that can pick up a point guard aggressively. Something very positionally specific. But yeah, excited to see RJ hoop. This means Ochai comes off the bench, so we'll see how he fares playing his role with bench players, because the kind of role that Ochai plays with the starters, big part of what he does is rooted in the fact that you are a player that people really don't care about on the court when there's other players like a Scotty Barnes or an Emmanuel Quickly or whatever. Even a player like Grady, who is going to command a lot of attention because of his shooting, right? On a bench unit, Ochai, I think, will have a harder time slipping between the cracks like that. So we'll see how he fares in a different situation. But yeah, people, we got tip-off coming soon. Oh, I just missed the Nuggets starting five. I think I saw Braun in it, though. Ideally, a 40-point blowout. Shout out my guy Marcus. Ideally, a 40-point blowout where Jokic gets 60 points. The Raptors play rookies more at the end for development. I have a slightly different idea of ideal, but nonetheless, I think we're on the same page. Tank for Cooper Flag. No, brother. That's not what the saying is. The saying is we're playing, it's about capturing the flag. We're playing capture the flag. Okay, so this lineup for Denver, you got MP. No, you know what? That's not MPJ. No, it is MPJ. You got Jokic, Murray, MPJ, Christian Braun, and then I don't know who that number 32 is. Is that's not Aaron Gordon? Is it Aaron Gordon? Anyways, Raptors swinging the shit out of this basketball. Entry pass into the post to Pirtle doesn't quite go as expected. Somehow we don't turn the ball over. This is a janky ass possession, but after a bunch of offensive rebounds, Jakob Pirtle gets the bucket. So first defensive possession. I'm sure that's Aaron Gordon. We'll check it out in a second. MPJ lets off the three and it falls. Damn. MPJ, also known as Jonte Porter's brother. Yeah, that is Aaron Gordon. Why does that 32 look so strange? Fuck, I missed the bucket. No, who scored? Oh, RJ Barrett made a bucket. Let's go. Okay, we got our scoreboard adjusted. And then RJ gets another bucket. Let's go. Quite the start from RJ. 2 quick buckets in his debut for the season. Okay, damn. We got to see these possessions where Jokic posts up Pirtle and Pirtle looks so helpless. The strength difference there is huge. But RJ with a quick 7 points in the first 2 minutes of this game. Quick start for RJ. He is not showing any rust at all after injury. Oh shit! How does Jokic get left that open? How? How? Weird. Okay, Jakob Pirtle in the post. Turns around. Tough finish over Aaron Gordon. I don't know how he got that mismatch, but if he's gonna get that much, that's much smaller of a player. You definitely don't hate that. Active hands by Scotty there, forcing a turnover. Ball ends up in his hands in transition. A no-look pass to a cutting RJ, and RJ Barrett starts the day with 9 points in the first 3 minutes. So he's got the 9 on his jersey. He's got 9 on the score sheet in the first 3 minutes in his first regular season minutes. Off to a very quick start. No rust whatsoever. And yeah, Denver has to call a timeout 3 minutes into the game. So this is up there with, I guess, has to be our best start to a regular season game so far this year, because it was a tight game against Cleveland. I don't know who called the first timeout. Even in the game against Philadelphia, the first quarter, we didn't necessarily run out to a hot start or anything. So forcing Denver to call a timeout this early into the game is by far the best start to a game that we've had. And it comes obviously against one of the tougher teams we're going up against. But that being said, it's obviously the strongest team that we've had in terms of health. All right, I got the game on a bigger screen now, so I'm gonna have an easier time watching things. But yeah, people. 13-8 start. Looking at the bench, because we've never seen how the Raptors line up with RJ, we can maybe try to get a feel for what it'll look like, what their bench lineup will look like. I think Ochai obviously gets onto the court. Whoa, what the hell? 1 second. Let me fix it. That's wild. Automatic lights just turned off on me. That's crazy. Did not expect that. For those of you who don't know, I'm not at home. I'm in a public location, and the automatic lights just turned off on me. So Ochai definitely gets on the court as one of the wing players. Obviously, Shed gets on the court as the guard. I think Battle and Mogbo have to get minutes, but then Boucher does as well. Does Bruno Fernando get his minutes sacrificed? That's the question, because the healthier we get, the more of these decisions we have to start making. So that's definitely a consideration. All right, out of the timeout, no changes for either team. Davion sticking to Jamal Murray pretty well, but then he doesn't go up to contest the jumper. Lets the help defender contest the jumper. But that's Jamal Murray's shot, man. You have to do better with that possession defensively. Pirtle gets to working Aaron Gordon. I don't know. Hold on. I have to watch this a little bit more closely. I don't know how Pirtle keeps getting matched up on Aaron Gordon, but he seems very content to attack that matchup. I think this is the third time we've seen him attack that matchup. I don't know if they're starting Aaron Gordon out on Pirtle, or if Jokic starts out on him and Pirtle keeps getting switched onto, or no, Aaron Gordon gets switched onto Jokic. So we'll see if that's something Darko's doing to get that matchup, or if Denver's giving that matchup away. But Pirtle seems very, very comfortable attacking that matchup whenever it comes up. Also, Pirtle also goes on to make 2 free throws. That doesn't happen often, so that's nice to see. 15-10 game, 8:20 to go. Jamal Murray, 2-man game. Scotty on Jamal this time. Damn, tight defense by Scotty, and Murray hits the floater over him anyways, over the much taller defender. This time, Pirtle's aggressively attacking Jokic, but he gets called with the travel. So yeah, Grady is starting out on Christian Braun. Gets completely blown by. Barrett tries to help at the basket, but he can't change the shot much. So Denver makes it a 1-point game. So yeah, no, I'm looking at it now. They're not starting Aaron Gordon onto Jokic, but I just saw that Scotty set a screen off ball for Pirtle. Maybe when Scotty sets that screen for Pirtle, that they switch that. And honestly, if they switch that matchup, I wouldn't mind getting Scotty the ball with Jokic on him and seeing what he can do. Yeah, Jokic just working Pirtle down low there. Can't do much about that. Barrett, who tries to feed Grady in the corner. I think Christian Braun got his hands on it. Man, the game just froze for me. It froze on a Nuggets highlight too, man. You hate to see it. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart the whole thing. Okay, I think I missed both these last 2 buckets. Both the Davion bucket and the Braun bucket. But yeah, Denver up 1. Aaron Gordon gets Davion in the low post. Davion fouls him before a shot goes up. Thank God for that, because that matchup was food for Aaron Gordon. Yeah, he seemed very comfortable taking advantage of the size mismatch there. Jamal Murray gets freed up, wide open from three, misses it. I'm noticing that Denver isn't crashing the boards offensively at all. They get back on defense once the shot goes up. That's just an interesting difference in approach. But it's been a few times where the shot goes up. Oh, Scotty, great job. Oh, come on. Great job. Active hands there defensively. Almost got a steal. Would have been an easy layup at that point as well. Nice move to get the basket and then staying engaged defensively, potentially to get a steal. The ref said that it went off the Raptor. Haven't seen a replay, but it really didn't seem like it. Okay, I think Strother is in the game. This number 3. Is this Strother? Yeah. So Strother killed the Raptors Summer League team. I think it was either this Summer League or last Summer League, but he was playing for Denver, and there is nothing any of our players could do with him. He looked like one of the best players in Summer League that year. Grady, quick trigger 3, misses, and the miss sets up Denver in transition pretty well. Davion does a great job of taking the charge there. Christian Braun, looks like he decided his move 2 seconds before doing it, and Mitchell read it really well. But yeah, no adjustment at all. Christian Braun honestly had time to adjust what he was doing, but just couldn't pick up that stuff on the fly. So we have our first set of subs. I was looking forward to seeing who gets on the court and who doesn't. So the first subs are Boucher and Ochai for RJ and Scotty. So with both of those players specifically coming off the court together early, I do think they're going to come back to hold down a bench unit. I think there will be at some point Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett exclusively with bench players. Because honestly, and the reason I say that is because typically I feel like Scotty is the first sub and he gets subbed off by himself. And the reason he gets subbed off before everybody else is obviously the goal is to get him on the court before the rest of the starters as well, to let him play as one starter with 4 bench players. So the fact that him and RJ got subbed out together, it'll be interesting to see if they get subbed on together with that purpose, because it's our first opportunity to see Darko's plan in that regard. What? Oh, come on. Really bad foul call here. Really bad foul call here. It's just a bad decision to throw a lob from Jamal Murray, and they bailed the bad decision out by calling a foul on Boucher. But realistically, Boucher and Gordon were just battling underneath the basket, and Jamal happened to throw a lob up. Obviously, when he goes up to jump for the lob, it's not going to be a clean opportunity to go get the lob because, again, you're battling it out with Boucher. But they called that contact as a foul, which I just think is a horrible way of looking at what happened. So Shed starts out right away on Jamal Murray. This is quite the test for a pesky defender. What are they calling here? It looks like they called the foul. Honestly, you take this foul call. These kind of foul calls, I'll happily take them. Literally, Aaron Gordon was about to get an open dunk, and instead, Jamal Murray has to shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, it's interesting because I remember seeing how Jamal played for Team Canada in the summer, and it was kind of disappointing. And then obviously I remember how I remember reading some articles about people or like Nuggets people talking about how, you know, after the injuries, he's just not the same player anymore. But I'm watching him play today, and I don't know, man. It looks like regular Jamal Murray to me. I know he hasn't been healthy for a while, but he looks very healthy right now. Playing defense full court against Shed, he does not look hampered in the slightest. Grady to the basket. Great finish at the rim. Wasn't the easiest path to the basket either. Had to make a point to not lose his dribble. Wasn't entirely open at any point. Oh, shit. Aaron Gordon got the switch on to Shed. Oh, what a play by Shed. What a play by Shed. Completely mismatched, completely at a disadvantage in terms of size. When you're in that situation, you have to do something to make up for it, and he swats at the ball, swats it out of Aaron Gordon's hands. This is not the time for my stream to freeze. Man, I was very into it. What the hell? Did I miss a bucket? Okay, I think I missed it. Okay, I think I missed it. No, Grady missed a three. 22-21, 3:49 to go. What starters do we have left on the court right now? Grady and Pirtle, the last two starters in the game. Jokic gets the tip in off the offensive rebound. And Darko calls a timeout this time. So calling a timeout down three, not the worst situation. Happy to see that run not continue much longer, but something to keep in mind that Denver left more of their prominent players out for longer. They still had Jokic and Murray, obviously the best two players on the court all the way through up until this point in the game. And we took Scotty and RJ out earlier. So, yes, Denver's up three, but they've played stronger lineups. I think obviously all our starters are going to check back into the game sooner than theirs. So hopefully we can make the most of those minutes when that does happen, when RJ and Scotty sub back into the game. But so far, don't have a ton of complaints. Let's quickly look through the stats. Denver shooting 77%. 10 for 13 for Denver. That's a very unsustainable. We're shooting 53%. Also unsustainable, but much closer to being sustainable. Raptors 1 for 7 from 3. That's also not going to continue. Rebounds just about even, assists just about even, turnovers about even. Very even game statistically. The big difference is just that Denver's making all their shots. And honestly, that's it. I mean, Denver's making all their shots, but we're taking more shots because we have more offensive rebounds. That's the big gap in this game so far. Let's see who got those boards. Does it specify? Okay, our offensive rebounds came from Davion. Jakob Poeltl got 2 of them, and Scotty got the 4th. But yeah, Scotty with 4 assists already. I mean, in 6 minutes, he got 4 assists, right? Because he subbed out early. 6 minutes and 4 assists. What is he on pace for as somebody who plays over 30 minutes? Like 30 assists? Obviously, that's not going to happen that way, but 4 quick assists for Scotty Barnes. RJ Barrett got 9 points in 4 minutes. He subbed out of the game with 4 minutes to go. So, I mean, talk about an efficient debut, man. So when I decided what player I wanted to put on the thumbnail for this watch along, obviously Scotty Barnes is the go-to most games. I was going to put RJ because I knew he was coming back. But then I was thinking, I'm like, I don't know. Is he going to be rusty? Is he going to play well? Is he going to start? How is this going to go? I kind of second-guessed it. I ended up putting RJ on the thumbnail anyway. Sorry, I'm just going to grab my charger real quick and plug this laptop in. But yeah, fortunately he's hooping to live up to his placement in the Toronto Hoop Talk watch along thumbnail. You know, happy to see him making the most of that honor. But yeah, we're back in the game, people. No subs, so the same lineup as before the timeout. Jamal Shed finds Ochai wide open in the corner, and Ochai hits the 3. So first of all, amazing play drawn up out of the timeout. Second of all, the fact that Ochai's been making shots from the corner at a higher clip, obviously, than before. But the fact that there's so much confidence in that they came out of a timeout in need of a play, and that's what they drew up. They drew up a 3 for him, and then he made good on that confidence and put it down. That's awesome. Now, Jokic goes down the other way and hits a 3 of his own. So all for nothing. I mean, not all for nothing, but it's evened out right away. But yeah, awesome progress to see in Ochai's role. Wait. What are they calling? That's not a foul, though, right? Is that a foul on Ochai, or is it just out of bounds? Pirtle turnover? What did they call this? Because to be honest, I think that was a sneaky, smart play by Ochai there. Obviously, Pirtle, miscommunication with Shed. He throws the ball into the backcourt. Now, if Ochai touches it himself, that's over and back. I think that's what it's called, over and back. But it seems like he tried to let Strother touch it so that the ball could be in play, and then he tried to go for it. So sneaky, smart play from him. But yeah, we got subs here. We got Scotty checking in and Mogbo checking in. So now we have an all-bench lineup with Scotty. So it persisted where Scotty comes back as the first starter back into the game with minutes as a part of an all-bench lineup outside of him. So if we're looking at how this lineup looks, Again, Boucher, Mogbo, Scotty as the front court. This is a centerless front court with Ochai and Shed as the guards. Shed floater puts it down. Also, Shed has Russell Westbrook as his assignment now. That's cool to see. That's cool to see for sure. Scotty guarding MPJ, Jonte's, aka Jonte's brother. MPJ step back from the corner, contested two, and doesn't fall. 2 minutes to go. Shed up the court. Raptors chance to take the lead. Shed finds Mogbo, who had a good chance there. He just couldn't catch it cleanly. Finds Chris Boucher, who had a good look, couldn't quite make the shot. Good offense on that possession. It's just unfortunate that points didn't go on the board, but a couple of decent looks were generated. Mogbo, obviously, I think he was in a good spot. He just couldn't catch it cleanly. The shot that they found with Boucher was a good look, but also when Shed passed it to Mogbo, he also had Scotty wide open in the corner. If he went for that, that would have been open as well. So the offensive set there generated a lot of opportunities for good offense. And again, like you can judge results, but I think judging the process of how you come up with creating open looks is a separate thing that also needs its own needs attention as well. And that was a solid possession in terms of process. And if you do that 100 times, it's probably going to work out a lot more often than it doesn't. Who is this guy shooting free throws? Peyton Watson? Yep. Peyton Watson makes it a 3-point game. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him play. I remember that he was a late first-round pick for the Nuggets. But looking at the Nuggets lineup, it's all bench players but MPJ. Mogbo almost steps out of bounds, passes it to RJ. RJ, low post, gets a good matchup. Really good look there, just can't get it to fall. So actually, no, I mean, they gave Scotty about a minute being the only starter. Then they put RJ on. So I like the idea, though. Scotty and RJ with the bench. Oh, great no-look pass from Scotty. Mogbo gets absolutely hacked on the dunk attempt. It was close to being a block. When I first saw it, I was scared that he may have got blocked. Russ came. Oh, never mind. I saw that completely wrong. That's clear as day. Russ didn't get close to the ball. So Mogbo shoots free throws. He was 6 for 6 last game from the free throw line. Impressed me in that regard because I'm used to our rookies coming into the league being terrible at free throws. So I'll tell you that much. It was nice to see a free throw shooter who was good at it from the get-go. (29-27). Mogbo puts up the second free throw. Puts Mogbo 8 for 8 in his Raptors career as a free throw shooter. So if he's able to be a good free throw shooter, you know the fundamentals are there for him to develop as a regular shooter. Oh my God. 2 for 2. This is the second game in a row I've seen Mogbo make a unreal defensive play that you just typically don't see. You saw him block Maxey at the 3-point line in the last game, but here he actually he doesn't just tip a pass to that's going to the basket. Russ is throwing up a lob there, I think, to somebody who's cutting to make a to dunk it's a lob pass to an alley-oop. And Mogbo swats it with 2 hands in the other direction. Boucher there, flying in for a putback. Can't get it to fall. You see how far Mogbo and Scotty were backpedaling when Russ had the ball? No respect there at all for Russell Westbrook's jumper. RJ with a great find to Chris Boucher. Chris Boucher dunks it at the basket, 30-29. 1-point game for Toronto. We got a pick and roll for Dario Saric, who tries to kick it to the corner. Mogbo blocks the pass with his foot, and he's frustrated because he knows that he read the pass. Unfortunately, he had to get it with his foot. But, the next time he puts his hand in the way, he can catch that. It can go the other way. So the shot clock resets, 11 seconds left in the quarter. Denver is going to take this last shot. They're subbing in Murray for this last possession. So it's a 1-point lead for the Raptors. We'll see if they can hold it on this possession. Russ starts with the ball. RJ is defending him. Nah, man, this is not the time for the game to freeze for me. This is not the time. No. Okay, well, I saw that Denver didn't score, so that's the main thing. But yeah, we're at the conclusion of the first quarter, people. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in with us thus far. Oh, so that last possession was a Dario Saric turnover off a Jamal Shed steal. You love to see it. You love to see it. But so far in this game, we got honestly respectable offense. We have nothing quite to write home about defensively. But the bigger deal is that Denver is shooting the hell out of the basketball. They're shooting 61% right now. They were shooting, I think, in the 70s. But Denver is just really shooting the basketball at a high level. We're shooting 48%. I think the last time I checked the shot attempts, the difference was like, what, 4 shots? Now it's 7. So we're out rebounding them on the offensive glass 5-1, and that's really like the story of this game. If you look at the stats, they're really even for the most part. But we have 7 more shot attempts because we're securing the boards offensively, and they're only in such a tight game with us because they're shooting the ball better. In terms of what's more sustainable, we can hit the glass better than them for the rest of this game. They can't shoot 71%, or what is it, 61%? They can't shoot 61% for the rest of the game. So interesting. Raptors competing against obviously what anybody would tell you is a much better team. But nice to see us, holding our own a little bit. So we did get a feel for what the bench would be. 4 guys came off the bench: Boucher, Ochai, Shed, and Mogbo. It'll be interesting to see if Battle comes in, because obviously Battle has earned his minutes. Both RJ coming back, that's a wing player right there, and that's somebody who's going to get in the way of Battle's minutes. But so far, it's a 9-man rotation. We've seen some 10 and 11-man rotations so far this year. It'll be interesting to see if Battle comes in. Something to watch for, I feel Bruno Fernando. I think he would get some minutes, and then they would go from the Bruno Fernando bench minutes to that Scotty, Mogbo, Boucher front court. Like, it used to happen one before the other. Now they skipped the Bruno minutes entirely, and they went right to Mogbo, Boucher, and Scotty as the front court. So I wonder if that means that Bruno has just been cut from the rotation in this game outright. If that's the case, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm super disappointed in it. Very comfortable with that. But yeah, we'll see. Actually, shit, we started the second quarter. What did I miss? 11 seconds have passed. What did I miss? Oh, Russ is at the free throw line. Who fouled him? RJ shooting foul? Damn. Well, puts the first free throw down. Tie game, 30-30. And misses the second. Mogbo battles for the rebound. No subs. So this lineup... Actually, hold on. Did they sub? No, RJ was on the whole time. No, I feel like at some point they subbed in RJ for Ochai. No, actually, they did make subs because Battle is in the game. So Battle does get minutes despite the fact that RJ is back. That's the 10th guy off the bench. So now the only thing to watch is whether at any point Bruno Fernando gets minutes. But I guess now we have a feel for the rotation. Mine is quickly. RJ kicks it to Shed. Shed, wide open look from 3 in transition. He hunts the open look. Can't get it to fall. Scotty, great defense on Peyton Watson there, man. Aggressive contest at the rim. Made it, it's a layup, but it wasn't a comfortable layup because of Scotty Barnes. Scotty gets to his spot, comfortably gets into that little Dream shake he's been doing. This time it's nothing close. Okay, Jamison Battle. What a play. What a play from Battle in the post. Outsized, gets the block, secures the ball, kicks it to Scotty, who passes it to Shed. And Shed's in a position where the guys who are running back for Denver defensively are all bigger than him. He does a good job of doing a layup where he's using his body to shield the defenders from the ball and getting the ball on the backboard immediately so that, he knows that the guys are in a good position to block his shot. But if I just get it on the backboard immediately, put you in a position where you might have to go through my body to get the ball. And if you do get the ball, it's getting off on the backboard so quickly that it'll probably be a goaltend. It's just good fundamentals, knowing what he needs to do as a smaller player. And then on the next possession, just as I say that, he does the exact same thing. And this time it is a goaltend. Sometimes you don't see short players taking all the precautions to put themselves in as good of a position as they can. MPJ gets right by Scotty and dunks it down. Not what you would normally expect. 9:55 to go. RJ kicks it to the corner. Shed. Oh, great job, Shed, attacking the closeout, blowing by his defender, drawing Mogbo's defender with the penetration, then dumping it to Mogbo for an easy dunk. Defensively foul on the court, but these younger players, Shed, Battle, and Mogbo. Again, neither of these guys are first-round picks, but they're all competing. Shed checks out of the game. Carton gets minutes. Okay, that's the 11th man in the rotation. What a steal by Scotty Barnes. RJ in transition attacks Sarge's body. Barnes with the rebound, who just big mans. Hey, the automatic lights turned off on me again. There we go. But yeah, he just the bigger man there. Uses his size to get the easy look, and the Raptors force another Denver timeout. This is the second time in this game we forced them to call a timeout. 6-point game, 38-32. We're actually entering a hilarious situation, and this is sometimes where people will criticize you for tanking, so to speak. But genuinely, when Bruce Brown gets back, like, what benefit is there to giving Bruce Brown minutes when you could give a guy like a Jamison Battle minutes, right? Who else is injured, right? So obviously, quickly, he's got to play. Jacoby Walter, if he's good enough, he's got to play. But a guy like Bruce Brown who's hurt, I'm sorry, but I don't see the point in taking away minutes from younger developmental players that are going to get better from minutes to give to a guy like Bruce Brown, who's, I think he's like 29, going to be a free agent. There's no way I think we're going to put up money to re-sign him. So, like, it's tough, but you look at Bruce Brown, as soon as you're healthy, let's get him traded immediately. We have better players for the minutes to go to. And then obviously Olynyk and Quickly, they got to play. But as deep as our rotation is, I'm thinking Quickly takes DJ Carton's minutes, and Olynyk takes. That's the tough one, because I don't want to take anybody in the front court out of the game. I don't think Boucher deserves to be taken out. I don't think Mogbo deserves to be taken out. That's a tough one. When Olynyk comes back, there's a decision to be made. But I think that's the thing. When Olynyk comes back, the question becomes, out of Olynyk and Boucher, which one can you trade for the best return? But guys like a Bruce Brown and one of Boucher or Olynyk, it's time to go. I don't think we have the minutes for you. I'm sorry. Like, we can really benefit from getting these young guys minutes, and it's not like we're just handing them the minutes. Like, they're earning it right now. When you see the way guys like Shed and Mogbo and Battle are playing, they're earning the minutes. So Don't let some of these older players get in the way. That's the only thing I have to say. Davion Mitchell, my issue with him is I think when Quickly comes back, him and Shed need to be getting all the point guard minutes. DJ Carton is on a two-way. He's probably going to go to the 905 and be a tone setter for them with his energy and effort. Davion Mitchell kind of caught in a weird spot where you're on a one-year deal. While Davion's had some decent moments here and there, I don't think he's necessarily done all that much to stand out. You're in a tough spot where there's players that are younger than you with more upside than you that are playing better than you. So puts you in a really difficult position. But yeah, I could see a Davion Mitchell being on the outs when it comes to the rotation. Peyton Watson got to the free throw line. I missed what they called there, but I couldn't quite tell. Ochai Obaji checks in for RJ Barrett. Carton dribbles across half court, gets the switch onto Aaron Gordon, which means that Scotty has Russ on him. DJ Carton gets on the ball, attacks his mismatch aggressively, just misses the shot at the rim. And then Russ goes the other way, quickly gets to the basket. Yeah, if Carton's going to be that aggressive about getting his shot, you got to make it. Scotty with the mismatch does that little dream shake, and this time the jumper falls. Oh, what did I tell you guys about Strother, man? What did I tell you guys about Strother? I think that's his first shot attempt. Confidently steps into a three in transition and puts it down. That guy scores points. Scotty to the basket, gets the easy 2 points through a little bit of contact. I think Strother was looking to score quickly in transition. Battle does a good job of not giving him anything easy. Mogbo switched on to Strother. Gives him hell. What do they call here? What is this? What are they about to call? But yeah, Peyton Watson. It was too easy for Scotty Barnes. Back-to-back possessions of him getting that matchup and attacking it. Scotty checks out. Good shift for him there. He's up to 8, 6, and 5. So Scotty triple-double watch is very much in effect. Jamal Murray. Great pass to Jokic, who just surprisingly wasn't looking for that pass. Jokic spins off of Pirtle. Too easy. Too easy. So I talked about maximizing the minutes where we have starting caliber players on the court and the Nuggets don't have Murray or Jokic. We did open up a 3-point lead. That's not enough, though. So I think Denver's probably going to wrestle the lead back now with their big guns on the court. Pirtle gets fouled by Murray. Kind of lazily swats at the ball there. Davion. That's a lot of respect to Davion Mitchell on that pick and roll, man. They had two defenders going at him. Davion steps into a three, catch and shoot. Wasn't even open. I don't know, man. Davion, I don't think you should have the license to shoot something like that. Good active hands by Ochai. Carton from the corner. And it doesn't fall. Looks like there's a foul here on Strother. So Ochai almost tipped it into his own basket. Ends up being a steal. It almost could have been 3 points for Denver. Grady is back in the game. A long rest for Grady. Pirtle. Man, Pirtle's been aggressive today. Pirtle's been aggressive. Whether it's Aaron Gordon or Nikola Jokic, he seems to be. Oh, we have somebody ran onto the court. A fan ran onto the court. And I will say, I think it's really shitty that the time that they picked to run onto the court. Here's why I think it's really shitty. You stopped Denver when they were in the half court. That's not when you should be doing that. If you're a fan running onto the court, you got to do it when Denver is in transition. And when they have a fast break. When it's a real good scoring opportunity, that's your opportunity to play defense. But the fact that this fan here runs onto the court and stops a Denver possession when the Raptors, half-court defense is fully back and fully set up, that's a shame. See, look, Jokic had the ball at the three-point line. They're making Denver go all the way back and inbounds from there. So to fans, don't run onto the court. But if you do run onto the court, you got to do it when Denver has a much better look than that. Come on. Somebody needs to tell that guy, the rules of this kind of stuff. Jamal Murray to the basket. Decent look there. Can't get it to fall. 3-point game. Grady draws a lot of attention. It sets up a wide open Davion Mitchell 3, and he puts it down. Grady, great job there. Faking the shot, knowing he's going to command two defenders. So he's looking for a pass early. Ooh, is this an offensive foul here? Or is this a foul on Battle? Another foul on Battle? I think that's 2 quick fouls on Battle. Shout out to this guy. This guy fouled out in 14 minutes. I think he's trying to do it again. Yeah, 2 fouls in 6 minutes for Battle. So while I do appreciate a lot of his game, yeah, he just needs to stop taking fouls. That much is clear. What? Strother gets free throws out of this. Denver is in the bonus with 6 minutes to go. This is not good. Yeah, it's not good for Denver to be in the bonus this early. It hasn't felt like it either. It hasn't felt like the Raptors are taking a lot of fouls, but we got Shed checking back into the game. Shed, Davion, Ochai, and Grady. So Ochai is the 4 here, or Grady's the 4? It has to be Ochai. No, Ochai is the 4. Aaron Gordon is his man. Oh, no. Aaron Gordon gets completely left wide open from 3. Come on. Really sloppy defensive possession there. Because the Nuggets didn't even do anything to open up that look. There was no elaborate scheme. Raptors just failed simple assignments. Shed gets a floater to fall and aggressively chases his own shot so badly that he almost fouls somebody in the process. But yeah, we are going very small right now. Ochai at the 4. So Ochai, mind you guys, Ochai played minutes in a lineup with Scotty Barnes, Chris Boucher, and Jonathan Mogbo. So obviously, when that was the case, he was the 2. Now he's playing minutes with Davion, Shed, and Grady. So he's the 4 now. So we're seeing some versatility from Ochai, or at least in terms of how Darko was willing to use Ochai. And we'll see how these minutes go, because I don't think I've seen a lineup this small so far from us this year. I also didn't watch much of the Minnesota game, so maybe it happened then. But I've seen some big lineups. This is by far the smallest lineup I've seen. I would assume that because we haven't put this out ourselves in the last 3 games, this is an adjustment to Denver going small. But Davion has actually looked good in these minutes. Hit a 3, got a layup there. Then you got Shed taking a charge, man. Shed, defensive playmaker. extraordinaire. He got a steal in the low post on off a mismatch, and now again mismatched and takes the charge here from Aaron Gordon. Yeah, Jamal Shed. Um, it's the kind of player where we should bring Kyle Lowry back as an assistant coach just to mentor this guy, or to mentor this guy. Grady, hell of a job running down the court, beating everybody to the basket. Good find by Davion. And the Raptors have an 8-point lead. Jamal Murray, floater, misses. Pirtle fights for the rebound. Shed goes the other way. What a pass from Shed to Davion. Oh, Davion Mitchell. He wasn't watching. He ruined a great pass from Shed. If he knew that was coming and was ready for it, that was an open layup. Yeah, that was like Shed kind of did what they do in soccer there, where you see where everybody is and you see where everybody's going, and you just you throw the ball into space, anticipating that if the player heads in that direction. Dog, these automatic lights are pissing me off. Damn, now they don't even want to turn on. What the hell? Nah. Oh, finally, there we go. But yeah, he just passed it into the space, kind of assuming that Mitchell would keep running and would end up there, and he was running. But he kind of Mitchell, initially he's running kind of like just straight, and it almost he kind of tails to the right like he's gonna run off into the corner. Shed throws the ball in a way where if he was running towards the basket, he would have just had a wide open layup. But yeah, another outstanding set of minutes from Jamal Shed. Mogbo, encouraging minutes as a whole, hasn't quite looked as good as he looked in the game against Philly. And Jamison Battle had that really good play defensively, poking the ball away from, I think it was Dario Saric. Other than that, Battle hasn't really done anything in this game. Picked up 2 quick fouls. So there's that. But yeah. Outstanding game from Shed. I think so far it's his best first half that I've seen in a Raptors uniform. And then Scotty Barnes checked out. But Scotty Barnes is going to be on a triple-double watch in the second half. RJ is clearly on a minutes restriction, because if you look at how his minutes line up with the rest of the starters, there's clearly less minutes for him. He has 9 minutes. The rest of the starters are all in double digits. Even Ochai off the bench is in double digits. So yeah. Barrett had the 9 points in the first 4 minutes. Hasn't scored since. But I'm looking at his shots. I think he was 4 for 6 in those first 3 minutes. 0 for 3 ever since that. But the tricky thing about the way we play basketball is if you're RJ Barrett, who started out really hot and then started missing shots, we don't play the kind of game where you can just keep shooting your way back into a rhythm. If you lose the rhythm, tough luck, because this ball is going to move, and if somebody is feeling it, they're going to get their shots. If you watch us play basketball nowadays, a lot of people touch the ball in every possession. So, I mean, yeah, it's not Nick Nurse hoops here where RJ, if he wasn't shooting well, he could just hold on to the ball and shoot his way into rhythm. Jokic, back to Murray. Jokic has Grady on him. This is the mismatch of the year. Aaron Gordon steps out of bounds. Big mistake there. Big mistake. So, I don't feel like Denver has capitalized off being in the bonus halfway into the quarter. So they've been in the bonus for 3 minutes and they only have 6 points. So definitely not taking advantage of that. So it's interesting. Now we have the starters and Mogbo. So Mogbo is in for RJ right now, but we have the rest of the starters in the game. Scotty gets a tough look to fall there. It looks like he likes that spot on the court. this year. Like not quite the elbow at the free throw line, but like halfway from the elbow to the baseline. Like he's taken a lot of jumpers from that exact spot, I feel, which I don't think stood out to me before. But it's an 8-point game, 55-47, 2.5 to go. Raptors, offensive foul. Murray took a charge against somebody. I think they're calling Mogbo. They're saying Mogbo fouled him there. Well, last 2 minutes of the half, or last 2.5 minutes of the half. Let's see if we can hold on to this lead. I think we had a Jokic and Murray stepped foot onto the court down 3, and well, they're down 6 now. But we've actually been able to outscore them when they've had those two players on the court. Davion hits a 3. Okay, best Davion Mitchell game for sure this year so far. 9-point lead for the Raptors. Less than 2 minutes to go. Davion completely loses Jamal Murray the other way, and he gives 2 points back immediately. Davion giveth, Davion taketh away. We got to switch here. Scotty has Jamal Murray on him, and he's close to his spot. He's close to his spot, and they call a foul on Jamal Murray. Are we in the bonus now? Amazing. We're still not in the bonus somehow. 58-51, 1:35 to go. Shot clock resets. So we got about 14 seconds. 7-point lead. Davion starts with the ball. Killing a lot of time here before we get into a set. He pick and roll with Pirtle. Davion turns it over. Oh, wow. Christian Braun, I did not know you had that athleticism. And then Grady almost throws the ball away. But Christian Braun, I'm sorry, I was unfamiliar with your game. The same way Mogbo went up for a dunk like this, and I didn't know he had that, I did not know Christian Braun had that athleticism. So it's a 5-point game, 58-53. Scotty has Murray on him. Great find to Mogbo, who unfortunately just gets fouled by Jokic. But, what we're learning is that Mogbo is actually cash money from the free throw line. Actually cash money. I think he's 8 for 8 at the free throw line as a Raptor. Which I know when you say these kind of things, you typically jinx the person. But you know what? I have full confidence in my guy. Knocks the first free throw down, 9 for 9 in his career. Man, if we had Mogbo against the Bulls when they had DR DeRozan going crazy, man, we may have won that game. J-Mo looking to go perfect 10 for 10. 10 for 10 from the free throw line as a Raptor. 7-point game. Both teams are in the bonus now. Finally, with a minute to go, we get some love from the referees. Aaron Gordon has Mogbo matched onto him, or matched up with him. Come on. This is the second time this has happened. This is the second time they've thrown a stupid alley-oop to Aaron Gordon because he's so athletic. They think just throw it up at the basket and let him go get it, right? But they've done it in 2 situations where it's really, really, really hard for him to get to the ball. And the referees have bailed him out with fouls now twice. Both times, I don't think the Raptor actually fouled him to stop him from going to get the ball. But it's they throw lobs to him in such bad situations that, again, he's usually battling with somebody underneath the basket there. And then in the midst of battling against the basket, he just decides to jump because he has to go get this pass. And because he got bumped a little bit, they call a foul. Fortunately, he misses a free throw there because, the ball doesn't lie. But, yeah, you can't just bail the Nuggets out when they make stupid decisions to throw alley-oop passes. It's their fault they decided to throw a pass to a guy who's not really in a position to jump. Scotty Barnes plays. You see the strength there playing through contact from Jamal Murray. A couple times now he's made off-balance shots from in close, roughly 6 to 8 feet from the basket. do contact. You'd love to see him get these fouls because there are other players in the NBA that do. Jamal Murray goes around a screen, finds Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon shoots the ball, misses. Two Raptors get the rebound together. Pirtle and Barnes. Four Raptor hands end up on the ball for that rebound. 8-point lead. Scotty Barnes to the basket. You know what? That's a crazy play for Michael Porter Jr. I mean, I didn't see for sure whether he got all ball or not, but they didn't call it and it seemed close. But for him to get his hands on the ball there, that's not typical of him. And Jamal Murray dribbles it off Scotty Barnes' foot. And the half is over, people. 8-point game, 62-54. Unreal first half. I think the Nuggets were favorites by 9 in this game. Raptors up 8 at halftime. Let's see about Scotty Barnes triple-double watch. He has 12, 7, and 6. RJ only played 9 minutes, got 9 quick points. I don't know if he got hurt, and that's why his minutes have dropped. But yeah, he had a really hot start. Jakob Pertl, one of his more aggressive games offensively. He's attacking matchups with some confidence. Davion Mitchell, his best game as a Raptor for sure. 10 points. The shot making has been really good for him. Mogbo's been solid. Yeah, Shed also his best game as a Raptor, I think. So, a lot of things to be impressed about. A lot of things to be encouraged by. Let's check on Denver shooting percentage because I've been talking about that coming back down to earth. Okay, it's come even further down to earth. They're now shooting 54%. We're shooting 53%, which is just about the same. The offensive rebounds have evened out as well. Really, I'm trying to see what the difference is in this game at this point. I mean, we're still shooting. We still shot 12 more shots. But hold on, if the offensive rebounds are the same, it's the turnovers at this point. They have 5 more turnovers than us. We have 2 more offensive rebounds. So these little fine margins have resulted in the Raptors taking 12 more shots than the Nuggets. So we're kind of, gaming them in that way. We're shooting the same as them, but we're up because we're simply just getting a higher volume of shots. And if you look at Denver, this is just about a full-strength Denver team. They're missing Deron Holmes, who I think is a rookie. Yeah, so they're missing a rookie. We're actually missing meaningful parts of our team, and we're faring really well against the Nuggets. Encouraging signs. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Feel free to get your thoughts and opinions in the chat. I do have to get some water, so I will take a little break during halftime at some point. But yeah, it's been a good half. I really look forward to the second half. It's actually been a long time since I've been like genuinely excited to watch Raptors basketball like this. I'm genuinely like looking forward to these games. I'm eager to see what I'm going to learn about our young players. And yeah, just like I find that I generally agree with Darko's like principles when it comes to offense. Last year defensively, I was very concerned. I think this year you're starting to see some better things defensively. We'll see how things fare when we get Jacoby Walter playing minutes, because we have Grady right now as somebody who has to really start from ground zero when it comes to his defensive game. But yeah, when we have two of those guys on the court, we'll see how things fare. But as of right now, yeah, our defense looks much better than it did last year. So yeah, the jury is definitely still out on Darko, but again, I don't watch Raptors games and find myself like enraged with his coaching the way I did down the stretch with Nick Nurse. So yeah, man, the energy and the love of the game has been restored. And yeah, they got me looking forward to basketball games. This man said for a bit I'm making Paschetti, probably Paschetti, and then just never came back. It's all good though, bro. Marcus, I'll catch you later. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, people, get some water. And yeah, I'll be back pretty soon. So you guys sit tight. Um, so yeah, I was thinking while I went away. I do find myself pondering more and more, what does a fully healthy Raptors rotation look like? And if I start out with the starting lineup, I think it's pretty clear that it would be IQ, Grady, RJ, Scotty, and Pirtle, right? Cool. Now, when we look at a bench, I think Shed has to be like the point guard. You have to pencil him in ahead of Carton and Davion. And if you need to get those guys on the court, it's at the two. But I think Shed has to get the point guard minutes. Now, I think Kelly has to get the center minutes because simply just got paid too much to not be in the rotation. If you think about his competition as Chris Boucher, Chris Boucher has also got minutes at the four alongside centers all throughout the preseason. So it's got to be Kelly at the five. So now you already have two players. Now, the players under consideration for the rest of the spots, you got Battle and Mogbo as the young guys, Ochai, Bruce Brown, Jacoby Walter. Yo, this is real shit. Here's my thing, right? We always talk about Jokic triple double watch. My guy has 1 assist. We look at Scotty. We look at Scotty. Um, 12, 7, and 6 in 17 minutes. That triple double is happening. Also, Paulo is insane. Let me check in with what's happening in that game. Oh my god. 37, 9, and 8 in 27 minutes. Oh, holy shit. I was not aware. I was not familiar. That's crazy. Yo, there's still 16 minutes to go. They're actually going to let this guy get a 50-point triple double? A 50-point triple double? Yo, he might still casually get a 40-point triple double. I really like the Pacers for that reason, though. I like the Pacers for just saying, you know what, we're not going to take this basketball shit that seriously. Let's just sell tickets. But yeah, bro, have you been watching this game? Because, fam, watching these young players play, I'm so moved. I'm so moved. And I was talking about it earlier. When you get around to when you're finally healthy, it's going to be really hard to justify giving certain guys minutes. Bruce Brown, you better learn San Antonio Spurs ease. J-Mo's such a good defender. It's actually crazy. Yo, for real. So I think he's made in back-to-back games, made like amazing defensive plays that like actually got me to like react excited, like unprompted, not thinking, just naturally. When he blocked Maxi on the perimeter, and then when he got that alley-oop with both hands, like the motherfucker was playing volleyball, I was like, yo, this is special stuff right here. But yeah, good defender, good feel for the game. Seems to like have some of the court vision and passing that Scotty has, obviously not as much. And yo, the shocking thing about JMO is he's 10 for 10 from the free throw line as a Raptor, I think. As far as I've seen, the 10 free throws I've seen him shoot with my own eyes, he's made them all. Side note, guys are buying more and more into Darko Ball plus RJ is refreshing gravity-wise. The Darko Ball comment, yeah, you can definitely see year 2 in the system is a real thing here because it wasn't like this last year. And I feel like last year we used to have crazy turnovers. So there's two sides of it. There's the buy-in and the execution. The buy-in is better. The execution is also significantly better. And then I think a part of the execution being good is that you're 2 off seasons into turning over the roster, right? So part of what happened last year is that we got rid of players that just don't fit into what we're trying to do. And we replaced them with more players that do. I'm still like so excited to see Jacoby Walter play, seeing the way we play offensive basketball now. Because, you know, imagine if we just casually had a guy that could go for 20 off the bench any night. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're giving defenses some very difficult decisions to make. And yeah, I think just generally over time, the more guys like Grady and Jacoby get going, we're going to give Scotty some amazing spacing. Any other things I want to point out? I talked about Davion having what I think is his best game so far. I guess I didn't notice this, but Chris Boucher only has 5 minutes in this game. Mogbo has 10, and Battle has 6. So I don't know if Boucher picked up a knock or something, but the minutes dropped off for him. And this is the thing. I think you're going to see more of this year. Like I said earlier, if Bruce Brown comes back and they start giving his minutes to like younger guys that could develop from the minutes more, I'm going to be so pissed off. I'm going to be so pissed off. You give Bruce Brown 4 games just so that people in the league know he's healthy, and then you ship his ass out of town. Even if Jacoby sniffs 14 points per game, I'm a freak out. No, 100%. Like, my thing with him, though, is that I think even from early, he'll be the kind of player where the average might be like 10 or 11, but there'll be some like 20, 25-point games sprinkled in there. Like, like I think Grady had a couple 20-plus games last year. I think you'll get a couple of those. Low-key gonna miss Brucey's fits when he gets packed. This is true because, to be honest, I don't think you're ever gonna see another player in the history of this organization rock cowboy hats. That's one of one swag, and we simply can't compete. You know that Pep Guardiola meme when Aguero left of like you just cannot replace him? That's Bruce Brown in his hats. Scotty Barnes. Oh wow, he missed such an easy look. Immediately tells the ref that he got hit on his wrist. But yeah, Jakob was there to clean it up. I think Jakob has he has 10 and 9 now. It's lit. Jonte's brother puts a 3 down. Goddamn. Fucking Jonte's brother. Wait, I missed the RJ foul. Wait, this is a 4-point play? No way. No way. That's bullshit. Are they reviewing this? Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. What? They were reviewing this for 1 free throw? While I do not think it's a foul, I don't care enough to waste all this time. They should be able to do these reviews a lot quicker. There should be like a guy who's just tapped in, watching the game, has a couple angles, access to a couple angles, and just tells you within 20 seconds, like, here, this is what the call is. But while this replay happens, shout out to the 8 people watching live right now. Appreciate you guys for tapping in with us. You guys could be anywhere you want to, and you choose to be here. So that's definitely appreciated on my end. If you want to show your appreciation for what I'm doing here, make sure you like the video or like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Those are the 2 best forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. That's how channels get bigger. The more they get engaged with, the further YouTube pushes them out. Damn, RJ has 4 fouls. That's tough. That sucks. Well, wait, they called the foul before the 3? Hell yeah. Worth it. Very worth it. But yeah, that's what it is, people. The content is free. But look, I accept payment in the form of likes and subscriptions for sure. That shit helps your boy out a lot. Whoa, okay, that RJ foul actually saved us 3 points. That's amazing. Add 3 points to a scoring tally. Jakob Pertl. Little floater over Jokic. And two Denver Nuggets players get the rebound at the same time. Now they knock it out of bounds. Yeah, I will say I do feel like Jakob has a bit of an aggression about him today in terms of finding his shot. Like when he gets even a little bit of space, he's going for it. A little bit less of a passing tendency from him today. Scotty gets the inbound, whips it right back to the inbounder. The ball moves. Grady to the basket. Well, that's a tough finish. And he hits the ground too, but Great balance from Grady. His finishing at the basket has gotten much better this year. Much better. That's crazy. Did Jamal Murray just back down RJ Barrett and get an easy look in the low post? What the hell did I just watch? Grady misses a three. RJ gets it at the 3-point line. He puts it up himself and he puts it down. Man, come on. These lights keep going out on me. I'm back. That's a hilarious subplot to this stream, is the fact that I'm in a public space with automatic lights that cut out every what feels like 15 minutes. I mean, next time I'm just going to wave my arms in the air and see if that gets it done, but I keep having to get up. Shout out to you guys for putting up with it regardless, though. But yeah. Jokic loses the ball for a second, picks it up, tries an outrageous jumper over Pirtle. Very well contested. It doesn't fall. RJ, he's got Murray in the post. Again, he's like, I want my revenge. You don't post me and get away with it. Hell no. RJ puts the bucket in, and the Raptors have a 15-point lead. Who would have guessed this? As 9-point underdogs. They are, as of a few minutes into the third quarter, blowing out the Nuggets. They forced a timeout 3 minutes into the game. They're now forced another timeout 2 minutes into the third quarter. So, it looks like when this game starts up from a break, the Raptors honestly run the Nuggets off the court and force the Nuggets to regroup. And that's a beautiful thing to see. That's definitely not something a lot of people expected from the Raptors this year. I definitely didn't expect it. And I'm very impressed. RJ leads us in scoring with 14 points despite playing 12 minutes. So he has played 12 minutes in this game so far, on par with some of our bench players, but he leads us in scoring. So a tremendously efficient game from RJ in terms of putting the ball in the basket. The only person scoring more points than him in this game is Jokic, and that's only by 2 points. But Jokic has played 8 more minutes. So, I mean, RJ has been by far the most successful offensive presence in this game. And to think that this is just his first game of the regular season, that's a great thing to see. It's really amazing how much better he's gotten as a Raptor. If you think about the way they used to talk about him on the Knicks and the kind of struggles they used to bring up, the fact that he's succeeding the way he is crazy. I just didn't expect this. I remember when they traded OG for these two pieces, I thought Quickly was going to be the piece that we really like. We really cherish and we put all our hopes behind. But I mean, RJ is outperformed Quickly, one could say. So, man, I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far, and just hope it continues. Just hope it continues. A 15-point game. Let's look at the schedule. We got the Hornets on Wednesday. I'll be there for that for sure. Then we got the Lakers on Friday and the Kings on Saturday. So I'll only be doing one of those games. I'm not doing a Friday and a Saturday back to back. So I will pick between the Lakers and the Kings and do one of those games. And then they go on a West Coast road trip. So that'll mess up the watch-along thing for a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see. You know what? We'll see. Maybe I'll find a couple of nights to figure it out. But we might pivot to some OKC watch-alongs at that point. Jamal Murray has Grady matched on him. He got the switch. Christian Braun wide open in the corner. Two-man game between Murray and Jokic got a lot of attention. Braun gets completely left in the corner. I guess a good play drawn up by Denver out of the timeout. Grady is left wide open. Oh, come on. Not even close. Not even close on the three there. Jamal Murray. Scotty Barnes all over him. He misses. RJ pushes the break the other way. Scotty Barnes has Murray on him in the low post. That's a good look that he's made quite a bit in this game. He just can't get it to fall that time. And Denver is quick the other way. The pace of this game after the timeout has been very quick. These teams are running up and down the court. Oh no. Jokic, low post, Scotty. It's an easy bucket. So 5 quick points for Denver out of the timeout, or at least 4. I think they called the Christian Braun bucket a 2. Davion shoots with confidence, misses it. Davion gets it back. Scotty kicks it to Grady. Scotty attacks MPJ, draws the foul. Did they call the Christian Braun thing a 2-point play? Yeah, they could. Christian Braun had a foot on the line. That's terrible for his sake. So Jakob Poeltl has 10 and 11, double-double for Yak. Definitely showed up today with the big matchup against Jokic. Jakob Poeltl takes it right at Jokic and gets another basket. Oh, come on. Again, just like the problem with these fouls is that it's not even necessarily that I'm so offended at the fact that they got the call wrong. The call can be wrong. That happens. I understand that. It's the fact that these wrong calls bail out Denver in their moments where they're not doing good things offensively. That's my bigger problem. MPJ, foot on the line, misses. 13-point game. Scotty Barnes dribbles past Aaron Gordon in the low post, spins around, and gets a basket. I will say, I think Scotty Barnes has done a really good job at scoring like inside around like 7-8 feet. I think Denver's lack of a rim presence is really letting Scotty feast. And, it just goes to show when he does have these games where he can't get into these looks, it's a big credit to the rim protectors that obviously make these kind of spaces for him uncomfortable, because when they are comfortable, you're actually seeing him feast right now. Poeltl to Scotty, Ochai, Mitchell sizes up Braun, pull-up jumper from the mid-range, a little bit too much dip on your chip, Davion, because I think he's missed his last 2 shots. So just a little bit too much dip on your chip. Scotty in the corner, he left Aaron Gordon there, didn't quite bust his ass to get back to the corner. Not the greatest defensive possession from Scotty there, but nonetheless, Scotty back to Davion. Poeltl throws a lob up to Scotty. What? Oh my God. They actually called the exact opposite call that they've been calling on Denver, or like against the Raptors. So when Denver throws up stupid lobs to random players, and there's contact when the lob jumper is going for it, they called it on the Raptors. Now the exact same thing happens. Jakob throws a bit of a stupid lob to Scotty Barnes, but they called Scotty there for the contact. So that's not good. Jokic finds Murray in the corner. Murray misses a floater so bad that Aaron Gordon gets the putback, and it's an 8-point game. Denver did a great job coming out of that timeout. I think, they were down 15, so it's a 7-point run. I think it was probably like 11-4 or something like that, but Darko calls a timeout. Hopefully we see a similar response out of the timeout for us. But yeah, those were certainly tough minutes. 6 minutes left in the third, so I think we're probably about 4 or 5 minutes away from Jokic and Murray subbing out of the game for their rest in the second half. We just have to hold it down until then. The way this game is going, I feel good about how the minutes will be once Jokic and Murray check out of the game, but we just have to make sure that they can't extend their run until that point because they are on a good little run here. The hell did my phone go? But yeah, up until the West Coast road trip, Hornets, Lakers, Kings. How are the Kings faring? The Kings are 0-2. Oh, yikes. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to go up against a hungry team this early in the year because they haven't won a game. So hopefully the Kings get a win before then. But I like our chances against Charlotte, obviously. We'll see how we fare against the Lakers or how good the Lakers are generally. I know the Lakers are undefeated. They've looked good. But we've looked pretty good as well in a couple of these games. What are they showing here? Are they showing Denver highlights from this beautiful angle? Come on. Come on. Show some Raptors highlights. Damn, Denver is pressing up the court really high. Jamal Shed is in the game, Ochai is in the game, and Boucher is in the game. Shed kind of dribbles himself into a problem, but oh my god, Ochai with a corner three to bail us out of a bad possession. What the hell got into Ochai this offseason, man? Hey, Ochai, I take back all the slander from this offseason. Strother hits a three the other way, but that's just what he does. Yeah, Ochai, I apologize for the slander. Oh my god, Ochai coming off a screen confidently steps into a free throw line jumper, which goes in and out, to be fair. That miss was very close to not being a miss. Oh no, man, how have some of these 3-point shooters ended up so open? We've left Jokic open before. This time Jokic is like unforgivably open at the 3-point line. I think Jokic missed the first free throw. Oh, this scoreboard is very delayed. Makes the second one. Oh, hell no. This is a few seconds ahead of me. I'm about to see a Jamal Shed miss three. Pain. Murray. Murray would shed all over him. All over him in a bad way. Draws a foul. The lights have gone out on me again. So yeah, the Denver run continues. They have a chance to make it a 5-point game here. And at this point, I'm eagerly awaiting the point where they sub out of this game. Because, man, I'll tell you this much. I need that moment to come quickly. The struggle is real. 5-point game after Murray hits the free throw. And did Scotty check out of the game? Scotty did check out of the game. So, okay, at a moment like this, the question becomes, who are you going to rely on, right? And Ochai just seems to really be eager to be that guy, because he hit the three, he shot that free throw line jumper with confidence, and then he goes to the basket with confidence here. And amazing defense on Jamal Murray forces him to turn it over. I think Battle was with him the whole time. Oddly enough, Battle's plays today have been defensive plays. No threes yet for him today. Jamal Shed to a cutting Battle, who gets an easy layup off just like good fundamental basketball. But the 5-point game is quickly turned into a 9-point game, and this unit is changing my life. Jokic and Murray are on the court, and we have, second round picks and undrafted rookies, and we're holding our own. Let's see what the shooting looks like now. 53 and 50. So the Denver shooting has definitely come back down to earth. I think they're at the end of the first, it was at 61%. At some point in the middle of the first, it was at 71%. They've been hovering around the 50s, the low 50s for a while now. And from the shooting differential in terms of field goals keeps going up, because we have 19 more shot attempts than them, and that number has gradually just kept going up. We got 7 more offensive rebounds than them and 4 less turnovers. So, just getting the fundamentals of the sport down, hitting the glass, not turning it over. Again, they're shooting better than us. We're simply just shooting more than them. We only have 6 free throws. They have 16. So that's another thing to keep an eye on. But Mogbo, I think, oddly enough, has had 4 of those free throws as well. So we got to get Mogbo back in the game, man. He's getting to the line. Nobody else really is. Oh, wow. Peyton Watson. To be honest there, Peyton Watson fucked that up because he tried to dunk on Chris Boucher. If he just goes up regularly there, definitely gets points. Jamal Shed kicks it to Boucher. Boucher, to be honest, Boucher does a lot there. Sidestep fadeaway jumpers from the mid-range. Where's the John Wall meme? I've never seen you act like this before. I've never seen Chris Boucher act like that before. Denver gets bailed out of a bad situation yet again. But yeah, Peyton Watson, man, just greedy there, trying to get on SportsCenter. But yeah, Chris Boucher took it back to the 905 MVP season there with that jumper. That's MVP in Mississauga type shit. Oh, what do you know? Denver is in the bonus far earlier than us again. In the bonus with 3:14 to go this time. And he makes the second. Shed to Scotty. Boucher passes it back to Scotty. Goes around the Boucher screen. Scotty looking to kick it, it looks like. Finds a cutting Ochai, who dunks it not quite over Jokic, but Jokic rolled over and realized, I'm not trying to get put on a poster. What did I tell you, man? The way Scotty was backing his man down, he was looking for a pass. And Ochai, I don't know if he picked up specifically on that or if he just knew it was a good time to cut, but he cut and got a really easy bucket as a result of it. 9-point lead. Again, Jokic and Murray. No, Murray has touched the bench, but Jokic has still not seen the bench yet. He's played the entire third. Jameson, battle, gets to the free throw line, fighting for rebounds. Hashtag more than a shooter. They say that about Grady, but it's definitely the case with Battle as well. That guy is more than a shooter. Trying to see how we fared in this quarter. We've won a quarter by 3 points where Jokic has played the entire quarter. What the hell? Yeah, we're not going to put... I don't think we're going to be playing capture the flag. Sheesh. Okay, I'm surprised the refs didn't call a foul on us there. A lot of contact. Battle. Sidestep 3. Misses. You know he hasn't been able to queue up a 3 yet. You know he's looking for it. He just got free throws to get some touch. Just unfortunately couldn't make a shot. Makes a good defensive play there, just staying vertical around the basket. And yeah, it's an 11-point game, a 1:45 to go in the third. Scotty Barnes open from the top of the arc, misses the 3. Raptors do a bad job of getting back to defense. Peyton Watson finally gets the dunk he's been searching for. Jokic only he can play another 10. You know, 0-2 to need this win. Yo, if they play another 10, oh, hold on. 10 is respectable. Nah, I think he's definitely gonna play like something like that. But the point is he's got to come out of this game, and he's been playing so far. Shed is down. I think he took an elbow to the face. Oh no, it's a collision of heads. It's so funny though that Russ being frustrated by somebody being a tryhard is hilarious. Because Russ is like king tryhard. Battle checks out of the game. Solid shift. This is a rope up. You know, the Nuggets will play one quarter and take the win in the fourth. Yeah, it's definitely too close to act like the Raptors have any business winning this. But I talked earlier about the game, how like the perfect tank game is that you look better than you're supposed to look and you take the L. But again, like, yo, there's so many ways to find positives out of these type of games. Braun misses the 3, 7-point game, 35 seconds to go. RJ, freshly in the game, attacks the basket. 2 defenders contest the shot and he misses. Strother, damn. Peyton Watson feeds Jokic. There's going to be a goaltend here. So it's going to be a 5-point game going into the last possession of the third. But yeah, Marcus, how was your what were you making? I forget what you called it. But you were making something. Scotty, 7 seconds to go, gets fouled. Does this put us on the line? Doesn't look like it. Oh, true. How was it? What is that? How would that be pronounced? Paschetti? Pischetti, Boucher. That's not a foul? Crazy. I'm gonna look that up, man. I've never heard of that. Found something. Dollar store. Hold on. You got dollar store pasta that takes twice the time to cook it? That sounds hilarious, bro. That sounds like something's gonna go wrong as a result of that. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a good idea to me, but God bless. Oh, it's slang for spaghetti. Fair enough. I'm getting put up. I'm getting put onto the lingo. But yeah, people. Tough end to the third. Honestly, Marcus, until you pointed it out, I did not know Denver was 0-2. Where do they go after this? They play Brooklyn. Oh, if they don't get the win here, they're 1,000,000% getting the win in Brooklyn. 1,000,000,000,000,000,000%. And if not, they might lose to the Wolves again, but then they're 100% beating the Jazz. Who have they lost to? The Clippers and the Thunder? Okay, Thunder is respectable. Clippers, that's tough because I low-key think the Clippers are ass. But Thunder, I can understand. Raptors won't be Jazz. No, I'm talking about the Nuggets. The Nuggets are gonna smoke the Jazz if they stumble. Nah, I'm talking about the Nuggets, bro. If they somehow fuck this game up, they're definitely beating those teams. But yeah, we got a 5-point game here. They subbed in Mogbo, but still a bench heavy lineup here. So what we're learning today is that there is a thing where it's Scotty, RJ in the bench. Before I think we got mainly Scotty in the bench minutes. Dog, come on. I've been here. Thank you. Yo, did I miss a bucket? No, I didn't. I missed a turnover. Yeah, a turnover. Damn. Strother. Okay. Mogbo, active hands. Scotty takes it. Oh, he's gonna get a tech. Hey, and he's pissed at Russ. And he's pissed at Russ. And he's getting into it with Aaron Gordon. Let's go. Let's throw Aaron Gordon out of the game. Let's throw Aaron Gordon out of the game. He made contact with Scotty Barnes' face. Like, I don't make the rules. I do look forward to this though. This is the rest of this game. Now that things got a little bit chippy, I do look forward to that. It's so funny though. Like I think the replay of this is gonna be hilarious. Like very much a much ado about nothing. Oh wow! Hold on. Yeah, they should 100% review that on Russ. They should 100% review that on Russ. That was a reckless foul. When RJ fouls out, it's over. Now that I'm seeing what caused the tension, as a referee, how do you not like, or not as a referee, but as somebody reviewing this, how do you not recognize that that was a really reckless foul by Russell Westbrook? I do not feel bad about Scotty Barnes stepping up for himself there. Yeah, so I feel like MLSC used to have the same security guard behind the referees when they were reviewing things. Like the same one guy for years, and now it's a different guy. Let's go. It's a flagrant foul. All right, let me see. Hold on. It's a tech? That's cool. As long as it's more free throws for us. Flagrant foul on Russ, technical foul on Scotty. This guy's got to make these free throws now. Can't let all the hoopla get a rise out of you and then you don't make the free throws. Missed the first one. Puts the second one down. What are they pointing to? They're pointing to where they want to inbound it, I guess. RJ to inbounds to Mogbo. Russ is still on the court. Double team on Scotty. Pass to RJ. Foul on Mogbo. So more free throws for Mogbo. Somehow, some way. Mogbo just keeps getting the free throw line. Shout out Dan Beasy. Scotty Barney Barnes. You know what? I like that. I don't think I've ever heard that. Somehow, some way. That's new to me. But I like it. Scotty Barney Barnes. That has to be the go-to when he does something big. Battle for, oh shit. Peyton Watson blocked that? What a defensive play there. Russ loses his handle. Battle sticks with him. Russ, turnaround jumper, knocks it down. 4-point game. Scotty finds RJ. RJ gets Peyton Watson off of his feet. Gets to a good spot. Can't make the shot. Nuggets go the other way, and that's a charge. Shed takes the charge and points the other way on the floor. Before they call it, he calls the charge himself before the referees do. Shout out Joel. What is this? This is on MPJ as well, right? Yeah, get in the bonus quickly. Let's get in the bonus quickly. Shed is going to develop nicely. Hell yeah. Even just the development, Shed took the charge. Took the charge. He took the charge and then he called it before the referees did. But yeah, I don't know. Dan Beasy, have you been watching Scotty gets to his spot? Have you been watching a lot of the summer league or preseason? Because the development, even just from summer league until now, in what like 3 to 4 months, has been really impressive. So to think about what could happen, obviously for the rest of come on. These fouls that bail Denver out of really bad positions that they put themselves in are so frustrating. Scotty Barney, what was it? Scotty Barney Barnes. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeshed took the charge. But yeah, no, the development, even from what we've seen, has been so nice. Like I like the game he's had today, the game he had against Philly. I didn't see any games in preseason or summer league that looked like that. Oddly enough, from preseason and summer league, I was a little, I wouldn't say skeptical, but I kind of just was looking at his game and I'm like, okay, I see the traits, but I don't necessarily know what his role would be without the shooting. But one, he just showed me what it would be, but also like he's made shots at a bit higher rate than he did even in those settings against lesser competition. Jonte's brother, sidestep, jumper, 2 point game. Yo, this scoreboard just bugs out every now and then. Timeout Raptors, 9:30 to go. Oh, it's still late. Yeah, it is not a 4 point game. It's a 2 point game. 9:32 to go. I think Marcus was talking about this before. I was talking about it at some points. The perfect tank game is when you look better than you should look, you compete harder than anybody expects you to, and then you trick the game off at the end. We are on track to do so. Marcus called it earlier about this is a rope-a-dope game. Jamison Battle is leading the rookie ladder. Yeah, I think he was leading in points scored for the rookies, right? Honestly, if you look at how good our rookies look in terms of all the stats, shame on all the rookies in this draft class. Not to really like slander our guys, because I love our guys, but like Risa Shea and Alex Sarr and all those guys at the top of the draft, shame on you. Wait, I haven't even looked at what's happened. What the hell has happened to Reed Shepard? Is he not getting buckets? Does he not play? Is he hurt? Let's see what he's doing against. So Reed Shepard has played 3 minutes so far today. Wait a minute. Reed Shepard plays 15 minutes a game? Don't kill me. Jamal Shed outplays Reed Shepard. Is this what I'm seeing, people? Anybody who watches more of the Rockets / is more informed, want to help me with that? Why does Reed Shepard not get minutes? Jamison Battle, Jamal Shed, number 1 and 2 rookie ladder. Hell yeah, man. We have, as of right now, what's looking like a hell of a draft class. I'm very excited. But yeah, typical Heat from Joel. Bro, damn, bro, what's been going on? Oh, they're up 8 against Detroit. Dan Beasy, I was talking about this before, actually. I was thinking about, one, what the hell does a bench unit look like when the whole team is healthy? 2, it would be fun as hell to complement the players that we have right now with a scoring punch off the bench. Like, not a guy that he's not going to get to a point where he can average 20 as a rookie, but if he's even just by the end of his rookie year, somebody who's a threat to score 20 every 6-7 games, oh man, I'd be thrilled. And because we're a rebuilding team, like we have the ability to throw a bunch of minutes at our young players and have them develop. So that is the goal, especially the way you saw Grady develop over the course of his rookie year. The goal is to have Jacoby. Okay, RJ Barrett to the basket with authority out of the timeout. Let's go. Grady about to check in. Spray paint's about to check in. Russ turns it over. Scotty Barnes waiting in the passing lane. Davion kicks it to Scotty. Ochai in the corner. Ochai in the corner has been cash all game, but he hit the backboard this time. We need a legit bucket getter. This is true, Dan Beasy. This is true. We haven't had It hasn't felt like we've had that in a long time. Long time. Long time. Holy shit. Denver is this pussy? They're calling a timeout after 2 baskets? A 2 point game turns into a 6 point game and they're calling a timeout already? No way. No way. Well, more airtime with the people. Shout out to everybody watching live right now. 8 people watching live. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you guys want to show your appreciation for what I have going on here, that's the best way to do it. The content is free, but I accept payment in the form of engagement. Likes, subscriptions, comments, chats, even dislikes. All of it is engagement, and it all helps YouTube figure out that they should push this content to more and more people, and that's how channels get bigger. So if you want to help support what's going on here, that's the way to do it, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button, and then if you subscribe, you also will benefit from knowing every time I go live, which is, for the most part, most of the as of now, most of the Raptors games. If we start to really get into our tanking bag, it'll be less and less Raptors games and maybe some more Thunder games, because this is the SGA fan account. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some college stuff when the once it's very clear that the Raptors are like really leaning into being at the top of the lottery. We'll probably do some college basketball stuff to watch some of the top prospects. Yeah, that's what we're at for now. But like, I was looking through the Raptors schedule for the next games. They play the Hornets on Wednesday. I'm gonna do a watch along for that game. They play the Lakers at 7:30 on Friday. I'll do Lakers on Friday and Kings on Saturday. I will do one of those games. I can't do both. I can't sacrifice a Friday and a Saturday for the sake of content. I'll give you guys one day, but I can't do both. Bruh, no way. These lights keep cutting out. There's automatic lights in this room. There we go. When is it going to learn that I'm here? Smart coaches call timeouts to stop momentum. It's true. It's true. But yo, I mean, how much momentum did we gather in 2 baskets? That's my question. It's 2 baskets. When Bruce Brown recovers, you think he's taking the starting spot back over Grady, or is Darko going to ride it out? Bro, honestly, I think if Bruce Brown comes back and gets any minutes, I'm going to be upset, because I just don't think there's any justification for taking away minutes from Grady or Battle or Mogbo or all these kind of players whose minutes could get sacrificed. It's just, there's just not enough upside. Give him enough minutes for him to like show the league he's healthy and get him the hell out of town ASAP. Like, no shade. I have nothing against the guy. We simply just, it doesn't make sense to rob those young players from minutes for him. Because this is what I'm saying, Dan BZ. This is what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Oh shit, Russ from 3. Now, obviously, my expectation is always that he's just gonna brick his shots, but because there's shenanigans going on, that's when I expect Russ to actually hit his threes. But yeah, Dan Beasy, are you a Raptors fan from the GTA, or are you from outside of the GTA? Where are you checking in from? I always love to touch base with the people. See where people are watching from. Because I know I got a Raptors fan from Australia. I got a Raptors fan from Bulgaria. I got a Raptors fan from Puerto Rico. Unless he takes Bruno's minutes, then the Kelly show. So here's the interesting thing, right? I would buy. Marcus, you called it about when RJ fouls out, it's over. He's got 5 fouls, and they had to bring him out. So maybe that's coming soon. So this is the thing, bro. Bruno got no minutes today. Bruno's minutes already got cut today. They gave him to Mogbo. I feel like they were splitting the bench big minutes between Bruno at the 5 and Boucher at the 5. This time it was straight just Boucher at the 5. So Bruno's minutes are already off the table. Like, this is the thing. When Kelly comes back and Bruce Brown comes back and Jacoby comes back, people got to get traded. Ochai almost goes up and down. Denver's defensive intensity is giving us troubles getting into our sets here. We have no Scotty or no RJ. This possession looks shit. And Grady draws the foul on Russ. Let's go. We finally got the same call Denver's been getting for a while. Denver has been bailed out when they've put themselves in bad positions over and over and over again. And for the first time here, the Raptors put themselves in a precarious position offensively, and the referee bails us out. So shout out to the Zebras for finally giving us that one. Grady makes his first free throw. I'm in Niagara Falls. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's so. Being from Niagara Falls, are you a Buffalo Bills fan? Because that would be incredibly convenient. 6-point game after Grady makes his first 2 free throws. This scoreboard picks weird times to be behind and ahead. But yeah, it's now a 7-point game because Grady is a hooper and he's not gonna miss his free throws. Jamal Murray in the game. Kick ball with 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Boucher gets his foot in the passing lane. So yeah, these are precious minutes here, man. We have no Scotty, no RJ. They have Murray and Jokic. If we can just hold the fort a little bit in these minutes, presumably we're gonna get a boost when those guys check back into the game. Jokic rolling off a pick and roll. They're definitely gonna review if Boucher picked that ball right out, like he took the ball right off the basket. Grady from 3, he puts it in like Kawhi. 4 bounces and the ball goes in. Not heavy on the Bills. I watch a bit. I'm on the Canadian side of Niagara. Yeah, I know, but if you were even on the Canadian side, if you were a Bills fan, because I know, like, I'm not a Bills fan, but I'm an NFL fan. So trips to Buffalo for football is a common thing. And sometimes I think about it, like, man, if I live closer, how much more often could I do it? Like, could I make that trip? So 101.93. Hell yeah, that's all we need them to do. We just need them to hold the fort. Whoa, Ochai. Ochai. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he found a gap in the Nuggets defense and held his hands out like this, like, pass me the ball. Was asking for it. Davion found him and he gets the bucket. Ochai hilariously has found a role offensively. Oh my God. Christian Braun twisted up Chris Boucher there. That looked terrible. That's a mismatch and a half. Davion. What the fuck, man? What the hell was that pass? I think he was looking as he went baseline to kick it to the guy in the corner, and the person in the corner was well covered, and he just hoped and prayed that there was a Raptor in the area of where he passed it, like towards the top of the arc. Yes, bro. That was a rough possession. Whoa, somebody got fouled too? Man, what is this nonsense? Denver's in the bonus with 6 minutes to go. They've been in the bonus early for 3 of the 4 quarters at least, and that's because I remember 3 of the 4 quarters like vividly. Man, this is bullshit. This is premium bullshit right here. How? Like, Davion turned it over on, like, by himself. You didn't need to call a foul on top of that. Oh, it's an Ochai foul? Damn, that's tough. I missed it. And it is a 6-point game. 103.97, 6:06 to go. Scotty to Grady. Great look for Grady. And he knocks down another three. 9 points from Grady in the fourth quarter. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where? For those of you guys who are new to the channel, when Grady hoops, this is what we have. This is what we have for you. Jokic, easy bucket, gets Pirtle the hell out of the way with strength. Scotty goes around the screen. Ochai in the corner. You keep going to the well, it'll run dry. That's what happened with these Ochai buckets. Jamal Murray backing down Davion. Oh no, how did we leave Jokic like that? Why is this defense so aggressive? Oh, I'm sorry, but that look was way too clean for Jamal Murray. What the hell are we doing defensively? It doesn't have to be this aggressive. Oh my God. Half court pass from Scotty to Ochai. How many points does Ochai have? I mean, Ochai has 12 points off the bench. Braun misses a three. Yo, it's a 9-point game. Denver's actually messing up. Scotty triple-double watch. He needs one more assist. When is IQ coming back? I'm not sure, but I think within the week. Oh, come on, Scotty. Oh, what a block. Oh, my God. What a block. Holy shit. After a sloppy pass, he makes up for it with a violent rejection. Oh, bingo. Bingo. Ochai is aggregatable, man. You could put him together. Like, because the thing is, bro, Ochai plays such a, his kind of a role is so valuable on contenders and less valuable on shit teams. But, like, the player that never needs the ball, that is going to hit corner threes every now and then, that'll just make, smart plays, try to end up underneath the basket for passes, plays decent defense, versatility. He played the 2 and the 4 today in different lineups. Like, those kind of pieces to just fill in as your 9th or 10th guy on a good team, that's value. Whereas, like, these guys on bad teams, they don't really move the needle the same. So 100%, man, I feel like we could get something. We're inevitably in a position where we have like 13 guys who might be deserving of rotation minutes. So you just got to aggregate, do trades that are like 2 for 1, 3 for 1, cut the rotation minutes, pick up draft picks, pick up prospects for the future. Yeah. Ochai has recovered his value. Davion, a similar player in a position where, like, guys like Davion and Ochai, we don't need them for our rebuild. If we have them, that's cool. If we can afford to have them while picking up top talent, cool. But if teams will give us good assets for these guys, you take it. You take it. Ochai is that kind of a guy. If Davion recovers his value, he's another example. RJ to the basket. Fights through the contact, can't get the shot to fall. I thought he could have passed it to the wing there. Little bit tunnel vision on shooting it himself. Jonte's brother puts up a 3, well contested by RJ. But yeah, for those of you guys who may have been tuning in late, Michael Porter Jr. to me is just Jonte's brother. Scotty. Couple pump fakes, misses. Grady taps it out. Scotty aggressive about posting up these guys. Man, misses 2 shots in a row. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Man, he's been making those looks all game. Misses 2 in a row here. Jokic, low post, spin move, bucket. 7-point game, 3 minutes to go. That's Jonte's brother right there. Scotty, oh no. He's forcing it. He's forcing it. He really wants to be the guy who puts the dagger in Denver, but it's just not working right now. You got back-to-back misses at the rim on looks that you've been making. You just dribbled it off your own foot. Relax. Relax. It'll come. You just can't force it. Jokic pull up three, misses. Ball goes right to Michael Porter Jr., who also misses. Oh, a steal by Grady. Grady with a rebound and a steal down the stretch, and then Scotty gives it away. Back-to-back turnovers. And then Denver turns it over. Yo, this looks like a preseason game right now. Both teams are forcing it. Like Scotty is clearly forcing it. Denver is also clearly forcing it. These are, I mean, I understand Scotty playing with a bit of desperation because I think the Denver Nuggets players pissed him off and he wants to be the one that puts them away, which, like, whatever. I understand it, but, you can grow past that. Denver is desperate because they're 0-2. Whole lot of, just a lack of being cool in these big moments down the stretch here. Scotty, oh my God, he made it. See what I mean? He wants to be the one to put this team away, and he pulls up the deepest three he's taken all game, and he puts it down. Man, these lights. Christian Braun hits a deep three as well. These lights, man. 7-point game again, 2 minutes to go. Scotty has Braun on him. Yeah, this guy's not passing the ball right now. Tunnel vision on putting Denver away. Posting up, spins, gets the contact. Almost gets the and one. But here's the thing, right? I think in ordinary circumstances, like, you can find problems with what Scotty's doing right now in terms of, like, it's about him right now. But I like that the Denver Nuggets pissed him off, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, I want to be the one that gives these guys their third loss. I like it. Like, I like the edge about the situation. It's like he's not backing down. He didn't do anything stupid to get himself thrown out of the game. He's like responding with basketball. But let's be clear. It only is justified because he made that three. It's only justified because he made a big shot. If he missed that shot and that was 5, or not 5, but 4 possessions in a row where he had a bad play, it would be tough. But Jokic makes a shot, makes it a 6-point game, 112-106. 1:15 to go. Closing stretch here. Davion is on the court. I think RJ just stepped out. Yeah, RJ steps out of bounds. RJ seems to be telling his teammates that somebody should have been in the corner there. That's what I got from that. So RJ turns it over. 1 minute to go. 6-point game. Jokic with the ball. Jokic backs down Pirtle. Gets him out of the way easily. Quick bucket. 55 seconds to go. And the Raptors are up 4. Scotty Barnes being guarded aggressively by Aaron Gordon. Timeout with 50 seconds to go. So let's set the table, people. 50 seconds to go, 19 seconds left on the shot clock, which means we're probably going to shoot the ball with like 33 to 34 seconds to go, right? Cool. That gives Denver, who has 2 timeouts, a possession with about 30 seconds to go, where they'll probably take 1 timeout. Then whatever they do, because they're going to advance it, probably rips off around like 8-9 seconds. So then we get the ball with 21 seconds. So we're going to be shooting free throws after 1 possession. If we don't get a bucket and it's a 4-point game, Denver could, let's say, make it a 2-point game, and then we're shooting free throws to extend the game. Thinking about the players I want on the court in a free throw situation, I definitely want Grady on the court. I actually don't know if I want Davion Mitchell on the court. Let's do some quick research here. On the season, he has not shot a free throw yet. Davion Mitchell stats. Let's see if he's a career good good free throw shooter. Because I feel like he's not. But let's see. In his career, he's a 70% free throw shooter. Yeah, I do not want him on the court. Barrett, I'm fine. Barnes, I'm fine. Pirtle, honestly, that's shaky. But you can't sub him out outright, but obviously you don't want him shooting free throws. But the game is back, so we'll get into the free throw headaches later. Clock is running, 42 seconds to go. Again, Scotty Barnes has the matchup against Murray, backs him down, gets to his spot, misses again, takes a shot to the face, is on the ground. It is 5-on-4 until Scotty Barnes gets back into the game. Scotty Barnes doesn't get back into the game. And yeah, they score a bucket there, up 5-on-4. And he looks pretty impacted by whatever happened. I think he took a shot to the face. And he seems to be leaning over like he can't walk straight. I don't know what happened. I missed what happened. Oh, it looks like they're working with his eye. Oh, yeah, it took a forearm right to the eye. So, I mean, I'll put it like this. He's definitely not going to be taking any more shots in this game. After taking a shot to the eye, no thank you. But yeah, I mean, got a good look there. Had a good matchup. You simply just have to make the shot. And Scotty Barnes is heading back to the locker room. Damn. All right, who gets on the court now? I'm trying to see who I would put on the court. Oh, let me see Denver's. Oh, Denver has Russ off the bench. Fuck it, give me Shed. Oh, they're calling for Ochai. I get it. I might want Shed though. Okay, big Raptors possession here. 24 seconds. I assume Denver is going to try to pressure the ball for a steal a little bit and eventually give in and just foul somebody. Oh shit, Ochai got fouled. Stealth tank, man. You don't put shit on the court. Hilarious. Ochai makes the first free throw. Ochai, quietly dependable and clutch. This is crazy. I would have never expected. Well, he still has to make the second free throw. I lied. I may have spoke too soon, but Ochai, big opportunity to make it a two possession game. Misses the second free throw. Well, it's a 3-point game. Denver took their first timeout. 20.8 to go. They have a second timeout, so they're probably going to go for 2 points here, foul us again, and then advance the ball on the next possession. So that's what I expect. With them being able to go 2 or 3, obviously it's a 3-point game. I'm pretty sure they're going to go for 2 though. Yeah. This is, I mean, obviously the big thing you have to watch for is to not foul. Mogbo's on the court. Okay. Cool. Did they make any other subs? Mogbo checks in for. Wait, who did he check in for? Grady. Okay, offense, defense here, I think. How the hell did Jokic get switched on to? How did Davion end up on Jokic? RJ here passes it to Davion. They're going to foul him. and they fouled Davion Mitchell. Man, Denver has played this down the stretch like a veteran savvy championship team. They gave it to Jokic. He got the two. Davion did a good job of not fouling. How, I want to see the replay there. How did Davion get switched on to Jokic? Whatever, like, kudos to Denver. Great play drawn up to get that mismatch, because that's a crazy mismatch. This tiny little guy on Nikola Jokic. Davion, first free throw, back rim. What did I tell you guys? I said this about 5 minutes ago. Probably less. I don't want Davion on the court in a free throw shooting situation. But then again, from the tank standpoint, he was the one. Davion for the second free throw puts it down, makes it a 2-point game. Yo, Denver, please go for three. Please go for three. I do not need overtime tonight. 9.2 to go. No timeouts left in the game. Denver is down 2 points, staring 0-3 down. Scotty Barnes was knocked out of the game. This is a big moment here. It's definitely a big moment. Denver are going for 2 on OT. You missed the 3 there. 3 losses, 0 wins. It's going to piss me off too. Also, like, Toronto has no timeouts, so that further incentivizes you to go for to go for 2. You go for hold on. Yeah, I think it incentivizes going for 2 because they can't make the most of that next possession anyways. I mean, they're probably going to take a shot at the buzzer regardless, but if you for some reason were comfortable shooting beforehand, the lack of a timeout means we could not do anything with that next possession. Jamal Murray, the Canadian kid, passes it to Jokic. Pirtle matched up on him, hands off to Murray. Murray goes to the basket, up and under, puts it down, 0.3 to go. Overtime beckons. Fuck everything right now. Oh my God. Okay, what the... Man. We got to play 5 minutes of overtime without Scotty Barnes? Just chalk up the L already. So kind of consider how their whole thing down the stretch was just to attack Davion. When their last possession, they got Davion switched onto Jokic. Jokic got an easy 2 points. When the Raptors had the ball, who do we want to foul? We want to foul Davion Mitchell. And then on this possession, dribble handoff, Jokic to Murray. That's not about attacking Pirtle, because you don't attack Pirtle. The point there is to attack Davion. And if you watch that bucket there, Davion gets cleaned up by Jokic on that screen. So, this was all about down the stretch attacking Davion. The person that I questioned being on the court, I want Shed on the court in this situation. Damn it, Raps. Right now feels like you just feed Jokic an OT and he gets the buckets and the fouls. Is RJ still in? I think he was in. Where is it? Yeah, he was on the court. That was a crazy moment, man. Big up, Mange, though. RJ gets one more foul and out of the game for loss. Yeah, it's true. RJ has 5 fouls, only played 23 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Yo, hold on. I actually like, man, with no Scotty, this is bad for real. I actually like have to. I can't be here for longer than 10 minutes. I don't think. So overtime has to do its thing like quickly. I actually don't think double overtime is even possible. Jokic low post over Pirtle was talking to somebody. I don't know who he was talking to. RJ passes to Pirtle, gets the bucket right back. Jokic gets lost defensively. Davion picks up Jamal Murray high up the court. Jamal Murray, Jokic attacks Pirtle. They call a foul there. Good pick and roll handling there from Barrett. Jamal Murray, oh my God, gets blocked by Davion in a way that's so perfect. It goes right back to Murray, and he gets an and one. Talk about the luck. Talk about the luck. Oh, you're watching football, right? Are you talking about the Steelers, King K? Yeah, we need Grady so badly right now. I understand, King K. I understand. Okay, RJ to the basket, misses. Man, there's no point in watching this. Okay, hold on, guys. Jokic hits a 3. It's a 6-point game. Raptors timeout. Give me like 2-3 minutes, guys. I gotta take this phone call really quickly. This game is ass. I'll be back. Fuck everything right now. Okay, this is real. The rope a dope was real. This is definitely an L. And play overtime tied for Wednesday against the Hornets, another loss. Honestly, Marcus, you're the greatest tank commander ever. RJ, floater, misses. Jamal Murray passes it to Gordon. Murray misses. My enthusiasm to watch the rest of this game is zero. Ochai out here putting his body on the line, getting no calls. Jamal Murray to the basket, hands it off to Jokic. This is an 8-point game. It's a good thing teams just need to play one good quarter to beat in the fourth to beat the Raptors, whereas the Raptors have played perfect 4 quarters to win. Yeah, no, from a tank standpoint, again, we've been talking about it all stream. We've been talking about it all stream. The tank is real. Like, we actually need things to go so perfectly. And to be honest, things went pretty well in this game. But Scotty gets hurt at the end. Scotty misses shots that, like, uncharacteristic for him to miss. RJ doesn't play much. What else kind of went wrong? Davion just gets targeted at the end. And again, ideally, like, if you actually cared about these games, Davion would not be on the court. It would be Shed, like in this game. But generally, like, you would either see IQ or Shed on the court. Davion should not be seeing the court in big minutes. Jokic backing down Pirtle, spinning, puts the floater up, misses. RJ goes the other way. RJ kicks it to the corner. A bad pass to Grady. Doesn't let him shoot. He saves it by kicking it to Davion, who puts it 3 down to make it a 3-point game. The crowd is jumping. 1:55 to go. They don't know. They're about to take it out anyways. Trade him because they don't want to pay him at the end of the year. This is true, I guess. This is true. Got to get him gone. Jamal Murray puts up the floater, misses. Aaron Gordon somehow taps it in. That was really weird. Jokic, Pirtle pump fakes. RJ with the ball. Jonte's brother on him. RJ goes around Pirtle, gets right to the basket, puts it down. 3-point game to go, 120. One thing I will say, I do love the pace of this overtime. These teams are not fucking around. No bullshit calls, no, just play basketball. Up and down the court. No stoppages. Braun misses. Starts to the transition the other way. Grady. Oh my God, he smokes the layup. Grady keeps the tank alive. Jamal Murray to Aaron Gordon, who Ochai blocks at the basket. Damn, Grady. That was your chance. All the crazy layups you made all game, man. That was your chance. Aaron Gordon misses. The crowd goes crazy. Well, we have 3 timeouts left in this game. Fuck, that's too many. If he misses both, I can't see Jokic getting this rebound. Please don't let that happen. Makes the second one. Davion picks up the ball. We're down 4. Grady to Pirtle. RJ goes around the screen. Pick and roll handling. Tries to slip it to Pirtle. It honestly, the pass wasn't there. He really forced it. Davion gets fouled. And Davion will shoot free throws. First one, puts it down. Second one, Puts it down as well. Timeout, timeout. Denver. Denver has timeouts and they don't use them. Oh my God! Thank you, thank you. I'm a fan. Thank you. I love this coaching. Get me the hell out of here. Jokic rolling. Braun in the corner. Misses. Pirtle with the rebound. RJ, no timeouts. No timeouts. Beautiful. RJ, pull up from three. RJ for the win. Oh, he missed. Oh man, game over. Game over, people. Okay, 10 people watching live. Shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Tough L from a basketball standpoint, good L from a tanking standpoint. Coach trying not to lose instead of trying to win. Do not like Darko at all. He has to go. He is a loser. This is a pretty common thing. I've heard a lot of people talking about this. I think Darko is appreciated for like very specific tactical stuff that he brings to the table. But in terms of just like understanding the game and coaching within games, a lot of criticisms. The tank is alive. But yeah, frustrating loss again. If you want to really talk about it from a winning standpoint, some of us are here hoping that our team gets Cooper Flag. So for people like Marcus, pretty good results from that standpoint. Saw some good things. But yeah, man, that finish was rough. Scotty forcing it. Again, I like the intent, but you only got one of the baskets. He was not interested in passing. It is what it is. You hope that works out better for him next time. Davion overshed down the stretch was crazy. But yeah, it is what it is, people. It was a fun watch for a while, and then it wasn't towards the end. I'll be back on Wednesday for the game against the Hornets. Make sure you guys tune in. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Those are the best ways to support the content. That helps YouTube know it needs to be pushing it further. I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday. I hope to see you guys in the chat when that happens. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. Don't stress too hard over these games. The organization themselves aren't trying that hard. Cooper Flag, Ace, Bailey, here we go. But yeah, take care. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.